I was there when Rodney first unveiled the kickflip.
All right.
And they called it a magic flip because no one could figure out how he.
When you saw him do it, you were like, I don't even know what he did. Or did you know?
Well, I knew what he did, but it was like, no one can do that.
You never thought that you would end up doing it.
No, but then not long after that, I remember skating in my driveway for half a day, just trying kickflips on a freestyle board.
Oh, wow.
Because I figured that's the only way it can
couldn't
be done.
on a real board.
Yeah, well, he's the only one doing it. He rides a freestyle board.
Yeah.
And if no one knows what a freestyle board is, it's like 6 inches wide, concave.
Could you ride a freestyle board comfortably? Because to me, whenever anybody gave me one of those, I'd be like, oh, man, I'll flip the shit out of it. But it was so unstable to me.
I used to have a freestyle board set up for freestyle events because in those days you were kind of, not that you were required, but it was definitely recommended that you enter all the events.
Even freestyle?
Even freestyle.
Did any other vert dudes do that?
Yeah. And some just joked around. Like John Lucero just joked around. Right. You know, Christian. Oh yeah, Christian would
on a freestyle board.
and then Christian
not just nose wheelies. He would do something else.
But he would always end it with a nose wheelie.
Why not? That's such
G-turn and then get low. It was sick. Contest. Yeah. That was sick. I think I was the only one who really went headfirst into freestyle because I had this huge respect for Rodney too. So but I couldn't figure out how to make all the footwork work because my feet were like size 10 at the time.
Yeah.
And I'm riding this 6-inch board. So long story short, I landed a kickflip. I think within the same year that he created it.
Which would have been
in my driveway.
You would have been one of the only other people to do a kickflip, correct?
Yeah. But it took me so long and it was so lucky that I didn't feel like I had
when you made it, you were like, I did it, but I don't know what I did.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how
Rodney.
when you did it then, the board flipping one flip, your eyes were like, I don't know how many times it's going around. And now you can
And I would land primo. I'd land primo probably 3/4 of the time.
Because you had no idea where you were going to land.
Yeah. It was all just hope.
That's kind of how mine are still.
But so then when people started trying it in the street on vert, it was like, I don't got it. Like I remember seeing a kickflip mini first. I remember seeing Danny do it. I went to my ramp, tried to figure it out, couldn't get under it to grab it, tried to do a melon, but then I was doing a kickflip and I'd catch it way over here. Oh yeah. Like a Christ air.
Yeah, not good.
And it was never going to come back.
Right.
And so I didn't do it for years because of that. Because I was like, I'm not built for that. And then I finally figured it out.
It's such a weird thing for you to come to the conclusion of, because I would have thought that not every trick that you've learned in your life came easy to you, but you were just absolutely positive that one wasn't going to be.
Well, I was also right. So this is like 1990. I was riding that gigantic board with the huge nose.
Oh, you had made the board
10
adjustment.
feet wide. Right. Yeah. And so to set up my foot, it was the board with the medallions, like 1990. So to set up my foot, I had to have half my foot hanging off.
Which you don't have to do.
This board is like 10 inches wide.
Yeah.
So the setup is impossible. Yeah. And then when I go to flick it's just like trying to kick a log.
Yeah.
So I was already at a disadvantage. And then when I started riding popsicle boards, I learned it right away.
Right. Because that did make a huge difference.
But that was a few years later.